Hi everyone, if you're just coming back onto the stream, we're still in Galashiels. Apologies, I had to take a call there from a family member. As I said, we're still down in Galashiels. There's a train coming in. Let me have a look at this screen here. Well, it's just talking about special notices. There's one going to Edinburgh in about 6-7 minutes, so we'll see that one going. Hopefully it will then tell us when the next one is. There'll be one at 15:07 to Tweedbank, 15:24 to Edinburgh and 15:36 to Tweedbank. I don't think you're going to get fast trains passing through here because this isn't the main East Coast line. This is the Tweedbank line that we're on. So you won't see like a Azumas or... well, the only operator you're going to see passing through here basically is ScotRail. You're not going to see Avanti West Coast or, well, LNE. I don't know if Avanti West Coast runs from Edinburgh down to places like Newcastle or anywhere like that. I do know that Northern Transpennine do, so do LNER. Yeah, I learnt that lesson last time I went down there. I got on the wrong train, didn't I? If you don't know what I'm talking about, basically I got on the wrong train. I was booked on the Northern Transpennine from Edinburgh to Newcastle when I went down for that vintage bus running day the following day, and I thought to myself, we'll get that here as well.
Covered by CCTV cameras for the safety and security of all customers and staff. Take care in all station areas. Mind the gap when boarding and the light of the train. If you're a wheelchair user or travelling with a pram, apply the brakes whilst waiting on the platform. Please buy your ticket before you board, and M-Ticket should be downloaded and activated before travel. You're also reminded that alcohol is currently banned on our network. Smoking and vaping and the use of e-cigarettes are also not permitted at stations and on our trains. If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff at Express.
Seriously, that guy does not shut up.
1016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sort it.
Right, it's starting to rain here at the moment.
The next train at platform 1 will be the 14:52 service to Edinburgh, calling at Stow, Morbridge, Newton Grange, Espark, Shawfair, UK Hall, Brunston and Edinburgh. This train is formed of 3 carriages.
Trains do pass through here quite frequently. It's what I was about to say. More frequently than I thought. One thing I was meant to discuss with Aaron yesterday, and I totally forgot about it, is that I quite fancy doing the Leavenmouth to Edinburgh line. You know, the new one that's opened up
This
in
is
Leaven.
customer information
Oh, for God's sake.
Advice that ScotRail does not allow e-scooters in stations or on trains. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, can I get back to what I was saying? Yeah, I know that announcement annoys Aaron as well when he's doing videos at train stations. Oh, hello, what's that? YN57BYZ Volvo Panther Borders buses. See, that's the thing, the bus station's there, train station's here. You could throw a stone from the bus station and it would probably smash a window on the train. Not that I would recommend you do that, because that's vandalism, but that's how close they are. And if you were booked at the guest house here, you don't even need a cab to take you. You could get down on your hands and knees and crawl it. Not that I would recommend you do that either. And if you feel hungry, you've got Silver Star Chinese takeaway there.
One is the 14:52 service to Edinburgh. This train is formed of 3 carriages.
Now, this may sound a bit stupid, but if the train's going to Edinburgh, it will be coming from this distance. If they're heading south to Tweedbank, it will be coming from there. No sugar Sherlock, I hear you say. But this could be a route we could do on the channel sometime, if Aaron fancies it. If he wants to come down here, I'm happy to get the train down with him. Considering the X95 takes nearly an hour and a half, and the X62 takes even longer than that. If you don't believe me, check out the channel. Full routes on there. Full route X95 from Edinburgh to Carlisle takes about 4 hours. And trust me, we're doing it. Oh yes. But I'm not live streaming it because some of the areas that we were travelling through between Edinburgh and here look like they probably wouldn't get a good signal for streaming, so that will be recorded. We'll see the train departing to Edinburgh. Help if I was facing the right way, wouldn't it? I reckon it's going to be a 170 because there's a 170 heading to Tweedbank when I was on the first stream. If you haven't seen it, feel free to check it out after this one. And we'll see the one going down to Tweedbank at 15:07, and then we'll head back over to the bus station and try and get some shots there. It's spitting with rain at the moment. It would help if it went off. I don't think it's going to, judging by that sky up there. And if you're just joining the stream, we are train spotting at the moment at Galashiels. We were doing some bus spotting at the bus station over there, but I've decided to combine it with the trains. As we see Telfer's Mercedes minibus going past, I didn't get the reg number, I apologise. I do apologise. So it's combined train and bus spotting today. Wasn't really planning to do much in the way of trains today, but I thought the train station's only just across the road, so why not? Here we see a 170 coming around. You're not going to see 385s down here because this line is not electrified. I don't even think you're going to see anything other than 170s down here, possibly. Maybe the odd 43, I'm not sure. I don't know this railway line. Adam's more of a train expert than I am. So I am going to stand down here. That's if I don't trip, fall and break my neck. We'll see this train departing, and then we'll see the one go down to Tweedbank. After that, we'll head back over to the bus station. We'll keep the stream going and we'll head back over to the bus station. I'm planning to carry on streaming until maybe around about 4:10. Oh, the Skittles, he says it's very clean. I'm going to be honest, I like Skittles. Good YouTuber, good sweeties as well. I'm only joking, buddy, I'm only joking. We've got 170425 operating the 307 service to Edinburgh Waverley from Galashiels. Would have departed Tweedbank probably about 15 minutes ago. Maybe less, I don't know how far it is to Tweedbank from here. Actually, that gives me an idea. I was talking about doing the service 253 to Berwick-on-Tweed. If I don't get the 3 o'clock service back up the way, that's always an option, because I could take a bus to Tweedbank and we could do that back into Edinburgh. I know I could just easily get an LNER from Berwick-on-Tweed back into Edinburgh and probably be there in about 45 minutes. But, as they say, where's the fun in that? That's why I love doing these mad gallivants that I do, because it's fun. Right, we're down here at Galashiels train station. It's not the biggest train station in the world, really, is it? It's just got the one platform, the one line. I have no idea what's behind those rocks and trees up there. I'm definitely not going to climb it and risk it. I don't know what's up there. It could be another part of the town, maybe. But as I said on the previous live stream, I'm planning to come back down here and do another video called A Taste of What Galashiels has to offer, because it's a big enough town. There's a map of the place, for example, showing where we are and all the surrounding streets. Now, none of these street names mean anything to me because I do not know this area at all. The Borders Distillery, discover the spirit of the Borders. Well, sorry if you like whiskey and that out there, but I don't like whiskey. I'm not a big alcohol drinker, I'm sort of more a lager type of guy. But this is the whole network that ScotRail runs. That one is within Glasgow just alone. Loads of services there. And here you can see all the services they operate, including my nearest train station, which I will zoom in on there, Alloa, which is only about 4 miles from where I live. And a few other places that I would like to visit, but we won't be doing it by train, we'll be doing it by coach. I'm planning at some point in the next couple of weeks to be able to do Fort William to Mallock, dubbed the most beautiful scenic bus route in Scotland. It is, so I'm told. I've watched a few videos on YouTube about it previously, but never done the route in person. And I'm hoping at some point this year we're going to be able to go all the way back up to Thurso, X99 from Inverness. It doesn't look far, but trust me, it's a long way. It's about 3.5 hours on a Volvo Elite, or it could be, dare I say it, an interdeck. I hope not. I really hope not. There's another one that I'd like to do sometime. Aberdeen to Braemar. Now, I can't remember what route number it is. I think it's maybe a 218 or 201. 200 something, let's say. I need to double check that. And you've got Dundee to Kirriemuir, which is the number 20. And you can also go from Dundee through places. Broughty Ferry, we passed through there yesterday. Monteficht, we passed there as well. And on Sunday we went all the way up through all these little places to Arbroath. And obviously, it being a Sunday, I wasn't going to go beyond Arbroath because of links for getting home. But yeah, so a whole lot of places we can still visit. And trust me, I plan to do it. Now, let's go back to this departure board and have a look, see where the next choo-choo is to Tweedbank. That was a joke that I told Aaron the other day. How does a ScotRail or any other type of train eat its food? It choo-choos it. Yes. That's my thought as well. So we're currently sitting at...
This is a customer information announcement. Please make sure you're on the platform in plenty of time. Train doors close 30 seconds before departure. Thank you.
Right, the next departure's not for 10 minutes yet, so what I'm thinking is, let's go back over to the bus station and see what we've got. I like what they've called the cafe, Waverley Chambers, although it says Waverley Chambers on the side of the C's missing. Someone's either removed that or it's fallen off. More likely fallen off, I reckon. So let's go down and we'll have a look. It is quite a busy little road. This is one of the main roads through Galashiels without going into the town centre, I think. Well, the next train departing is at 15:07, which is in about 8 minutes time. And as we see that, we've got a Mercedes Strata EX68 HJU going there. Scottish Borders Council, that must be one of those ones that can take people for like appointments, not like to doctors' surgeries and that. People that can't get out and about, basically. I feel sorry for those poor people. It's a shame, that. Right. Yeah, I've reversed that on the 67 to Kelso. I was thinking about coming down here and doing the 67 at some point. It might be a good idea if I get some timetables before I commit to these things though. That way I can check if they're doable in a day from where I live. I mean, if we're only going from here to Kelso or to Selkirk or places like that, then yeah, I would say that these would be doable in a day. On Sunday, the gentleman there was must have pressed the button and crossed before the light changed. Oh well, saves me wait. Right, that is YA13AEM that's on service to Kelso. And hello to Midland Bluebird, who says, will you do a live stream tomorrow in Edinburgh? I'm not going to Edinburgh tomorrow, buddy. I'm going to be there on Monday. I will be doing a live stream Monday, yes, that's guaranteed. But I'm working at Cumbernauld FM tomorrow. I'm a part-time radio presenter. For those of you who didn't know, I do community radio in Cumbernauld on Friday, 2 till 6. I'll record a little video and upload it before I go live tomorrow. Before I go live on air tomorrow, should I say, if you want to tune in. I was reading a few emails and I managed to get access to the Alba Gallivanter email address on my laptop, and I still need to update the dashboard of the channel. I can't get access to it on my phone, bizarrely, for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. I spoke to my network provider. They've suggested that maybe I should try just doing it on my laptop for the moment. So, that's what I have to do. Stagecoach Bluebird bus spotter says, where is this year at today? We're at Galashiels, down in the Borders. This is the interchange bus station. Came down on the X95, the 12:15 service from Edinburgh. I was actually picking up something from someone on Facebook Marketplace. Hello if you're watching the stream. You have the Opta Versa YJ17FWS on, what route number are you on, my friend? 51, which is Jedburgh, I think. I do know a little bit about the buses down this way. I've done my research on it. I met them over there at Home Bargains. They departed quite a while ago, maybe about an hour ago, something like that. I was getting a cover for my tablet. I've got a tablet and 2 laptops now. So I will be trying my hand at using the tablet for doing videos and train spotting and taking pictures. I don't have as much data on it as I do on my phone, so there will be no live streams on that. So we'll see how we go. Now, let's see, what time are we sitting on just now? My watch says 000. It's not midnight, I don't think. Let's try my phone. 15:02, I'll give it a few minutes and we'll head over and see the train. But down there is the Enviro 400MC that I was telling you about, Borders buses. Let's see if I can go so far down. I was down this way on the live stream. The first live stream that I did before I got a call from a family member, which I had to take because it was a private one. I'm not going to see what we discussed. It's personal and private. That was the one there that featured on the X62 video I did down to here. Was it down here or back to Edinburgh? I can't remember. It was one of the two of them. I think it was the journey back up. Because if I remember rightly, I think that Scania that you can just see a way off in the distance, the one that's got the tartan vinyl on the back of it, that was the one that brought us down on that particular full route spotting day. Stagecoach Bluebird bus spotter says, I swear there must be a deal between Borders buses. I'll read that in a minute when this motorbike goes past. As I was saying, I swear there must be a deal between Borders buses and West Coast Motors because they both have the same livery. Well, I can actually tell you this, my friend. West Coast Motors own Borders buses. They bought them. I don't know who owned the Borders buses beforehand, but they own Borders buses. That's why the livery is exactly the same. And if I'm being honest, I like that livery. Red on the bottom, a blue swirl and cream on top of that. I like that. Someone asked me one time what vehicle suits that livery the best. And I said, well, I think the Scania Arusa i6 suits it the best. Because I think that's probably the one I've seen in that livery the most. Being someone who doesn't commute down this way very often. But that will change. Now we've got SN16OXT on the 74. Don't ask me where the 74 goes, I haven't a clue. I'll stand just next to this lamppost. I'm not going to sniff it or put my leg against it. I don't do that sort of thing, dogs do, but I don't. Over here we have SK19ELW, not in service, X62 livery. Well, X62 branding, should I say. I did see another X62 livery bus earlier on today. It was one of the Enviro 200 MCs. So let's see where number 74 is going once he departs, which he's doing now. This is actually not too bad for spotting here, but I think down there where that Enviro, where that white Enviro is actually better, so I might go down there in a minute. Once we see this heading off, we'll try and get over in time for that train. Hopefully I don't miss it. If we do miss it, we'll see the one departing for Tweedbank. So this one is heading to, once he gets a chance to pull out, which I think that car's letting him do. Well, I thought he was. That is going to Melrose Gate, Netherdale. I don't know where Netherdale is in Melrose. I don't know Melrose that well. I think Borders buses have got a depot at Melrose as well. I think there's one there. I know they've got a huge one. Well, when I say a huge one, a relatively big one at Berwick-on-Tweed. And another X62 livery Enviro 400 MC just turning into the bus station. You can't see it just because it's stopped at the lights. Once these lights turn green and that 74 moves out the way, you'll see it. It was saying Route 313 as a high school bus, Earlston High School. So let's head over at the train station and see if we can see that train, although I've got a funny feeling it's probably away. If it is, not matter, we'll come back over here and we'll wait for the next one at 3:25, which was going to Tweedbank. Trains seem to be quite frequent then from Edinburgh to here, more frequent than I thought it would be. If I'm being honest, I think Arden would probably enjoy doing bus and train spotting here, because you can do both. He went to Markinch on his own channel a couple of weeks ago, and unfortunately I wasn't available that day, so I couldn't join him. I think I was doing something else with this one actually, and he got some really good photos, some really good videos as well. I was having a look at these videos on my television at home last week. Anyway, Bluebird Bus Spotter says you could do a bus spotting day in Dunoon. They've got a good selection of buses. Their buses are West Coast Motors, that's right. There used to be a 907 service direct to Dunoon from Glasgow. Unfortunately, McGill's took it off. The coach used to take you to McIlnray Point, just west of Greenock. It was always like a Volvo Panther 2 or whatever they had available. I'm trying to think how the coaches they had at the time. A Panther 1, Panther 2, from what I remember. I would then go over on the ferry with you to Dunoon and then head back about an hour later. But it was a popular route and they scrapped it. Dear oh dear. Oh, I'm not going to make that, no. Well, we can still see the train from here. In fact, here it comes now. So, I'll make you a deal. I'll hang around at the train station. Oh, I wish the lights had out and change. Must have heard me. I was going to say I'll make you a deal, I'll hang around until it comes back, because it just goes down to Tweedbank and then turns and comes back. But I think we'll just say depart for Tweedbank for now. Take it from there. It's another 170471 to be exact. I did spot an Enviro 200 MC away in the distance coming in. X95 that will be, I reckon. That's all Enviro 200 seem to do around here. NMC ones. Now, we have got Volvo Panther YN07 YWP. That would have been on a school run. I do like these older Panthers. I remember when Fife got them back in 2006. The SPO6 ones, I'll talk more about that in a minute. 170471's departing for Tweedbank. I like that grinding sound coming off the rails. I'm not quite sure what causes that. Arden would probably know. But anyway, yeah, going back to what I was saying about the Panthers. Fife had a huge batch of them. SPO6 ones for the X24, X27. I always thought the 06 plate ones were based at Dunfermline, with the 56 ones and 07 ones at Aberhill. But I don't think that was true. I think the 06 ones were at Glenrothes, and along with the 56 plate ones, and I think the 07 plate ones were at Aberhill. And moved around a little bit accordingly as and when they were required. I could be wrong, because I was only 19 years old back in 2006. Yeah, I'm 37 years old now. I do know that. And I was only just getting into bus spotting back then. I think I started off doing bus spotting around 2003, I would reckon. Early 2004. I remember when Mackie's Coaches bought two brand new Volvo Eclipses, SL04 OLS and LS04 OSL. They also bought a third one, FJ04 ETY, which is now owned, I believe, by EM Horsburgh in Livingston area. Whether they've still got that or not, I don't know. I need to go to Livingston sometime and have a little look around there. Moffat Williamson still have SJ16ZZV. It passed Aaron and I in Dundee yesterday. And I did put up a post on social media saying that BF12 KWT, the other bus that Mackie's Coaches owned, was now in Blackpool area. I do believe that is not the case. I don't know where that bus is at the moment, but if I find out, I'll let you know. And we'll maybe try and get a little trip there and get a photograph of it sometime. Being realistic, I'm probably not going to be able to do all the routes I said I was going to set out to do this year at the start of the year, but we'll do what we can, because I mean, obviously I've got limitations. Anyway, Bluebird Bus Spotter says there are rare coaches to see now because they're all being scrapped and sold to England. That's right, I did see one of the X5 ones doing a real replacement run down in Liverpool. I didn't see it personally because I didn't see that in person because I don't think I've ever been to Liverpool before. But we'd like to go down sometime. Maybe sometime towards the end of this year or next year, who knows. Probably next year, I reckon, because I've got plans for trips this year. As I say on the channel dashboard, we are expanding into the south. We are expanding into the north of England to do videos as well. And yeah, I'll talk more about that in just a moment. He goes on to say Stagecoach Bluebird had 55 plated ones, I remember those. 56 plated ones, 58, 59, 60 and 61 plated ones. I remember all those actually. That's all the Panther ranges that Bluebird had. Well, for East Scotland, they had 06, 56 and 07. And didn't they have some 57s? No, I'm thinking of McGill's. McGill's got them from First Scotland East. That's what I'm thinking of. Because they had some 55 plate ones as well. I think there's one or two of them on the channel somewhere. I don't recall there being any other ones. Now, I think we'll wait and see this train departing to Edinburgh. I'm going to actually have a little drink at the moment. But a can of the bad boy stuff in here. If Aaron's watching this stream, this is my second and last one of this week. It's my favourite one. My favourite energy drink. Though someone's left a brown bottle over there, that could have been a bottle of beer. I was having a few beers with one of my best mates, Dave, on Sunday night watching the Scotland game there. No, it wasn't Scotland, it wasn't Sunday night, it was last Wednesday night, beg your pardon. So, hello if you're watching the stream, Dave, although he isn't interested in buses, so I think it's unlikely. Oh, I tell you, can't you whack it? I should be live on YouTube anyway, but joking aside. The next, I'm not entirely sure when the next departure is, because I can't really read that board down there, because there's people down there and I'm just up here at the moment, keeping my distance. So an update on what we're going to be doing in just a moment. Bluebird Bus Spotters messaged again. He says, I'm not sure if you remember, but I think, and at one point Scotland had an Arriva company in Glasgow or Aberdeen. I can't remember, I just remember Scotland having an Arriva company. They did, it was in Glasgow. They used to do runs to the airport on the 500 because they did the 500 route. It was then, beforehand it was then ran by CityLink, who were operating Dennis Darts on it. Can't remember the route number, I think they changed it a few times. Then it was acquired by First Glasgow, who continued to run it. The earliest ones I remember them having, they had 50, I think Arriva had 57 plated Pulsars possibly operating that. White body Pulsars. And then they were replaced and moved on to Shannon or Johnston Depot from what I remember. Then they were replaced by Dennis Enviro 200s in around 2010. They then got moved down to South Wales, to First Cymru, I believe. I think some of them are in the Hampshire area now, or around Somerset area. Maybe if anyone from that area is watching the stream, they could clarify that for me. They were then replaced in 2016 by some Enviro 300s, I think they were. But these didn't last very long, as in 2019. That was when some brand new Enviro 400 MMCs came, and that's the ones that they still have to this very day. Now, I do believe that McGill's are taking over the operations of that run. I don't know what's going to happen to that, whether they'll keep it 24 hours, I don't know. But hopefully they do. But there's not much going on here at the moment. You don't get trains passing here every minute. Oh, pardon me. You don't get trains passing here every minute of every day. I came down here on a weekday. If you're what?
1524 service to Edinburgh, calling at Stow, Bridge, Newton Grange, Esbank, Shawfair, New Craig Hall, Brunston, and Edinburgh.
This train is formed of 3 carriages. Yeah, I kind of thought that, because there's normally 3 carriage trains that come down here. I couldn't remember all the places that called that. Anyway, what was I saying? We're talking about the airport run. I just hope that the girls don't cut it back. I'm not entirely sure what the plans are for that, but I really don't. I really hope they don't. But last night, going back from Dundee, we had Panorama back to Stirling. I just couldn't be bothered doing any filming on it. I actually fell asleep at one point I've dozed off just north of Perth, and I woke up at more past Dunblane. That's how long I was asleep for. I had YouTube playing in the background, YouTube music or something, just a mixture of songs on my cordless headphones, and I just dozed off. I must have been more tired than I thought I was. Anyway, if this Enviro 200MC that I'm planning to get at 4:15 doesn't show up, I'm not going to always come over here. Excuse me. I can always come over here and belch. No, I don't think so. I can always come over here and get a train. Because trust me, I am not sitting on an X62 for nearly 3 hours. My bum was as numb as that pavement by the time I got to Edinburgh after doing that video. I'll get the violins out for the Galvan today. Whack, whack, wow. Yeah, I'm known for my sarcasm. Just ask Arden if you don't believe me. Bluebird Spotter says, have you heard that Stagecoach Highlands, Stagecoach Bluebird and Stagecoach East Scotland are changing and updating, also removing a lot of their routes and prices? Yes, and I was going to do a little video about that to discuss that, but I don't think I'll need to do that because there's my local route between Alloa and Dunfermline, the 8A, is changing. It's coming off apparently, and it's apparently been replaced by an X22, and it's going to be extending from Alloa all the way to Stirling. That would be good, that, and it's going to be missing out a lot of places like Couris, High Valley Field, and all those places.
Train arriving at platform 1 is the 1524 service to Edinburgh.
I've got a feeling that they'll still put on the number 8 bus to Kincardine or Couris, so those little places will still be served. There's quite a few changes coming. There's quite a few changes that Stagecoach are planning to do, not just in Fife though, but in Tayside and in Aberdeenshire as well. Highlands could be affected as well, for all I know. But we'll see how things go next Wednesday. I did say to myself it would be a kind of low-key type of day where I won't be doing very much. But we might do the 8A between Alloa and Dunfermline, we'll see. I'll see how I feel when I get up. Right, before this train comes, we have a Versa on the 67 to Galashiels, YA13AEF. One of my mates said to me, why are you doing live streams at the moment when you normally do recorded videos on your bus spot? Well, I've been doing a lot of recorded videos recently, and I feel the need to clear them off my phone. And I thought if I just do a live stream, it's probably just as easy. It's just as easy to do a live stream down here if you want to do train and bus. Now, it said the next train arriving to Edinburgh. Must be held up at a red light somewhere. Pardon me. Bluebird Bus Spotter's just got in touch again. He says my local route, which is the 74 from Fraserburgh to Rosehearty, new to Aberdour and back, is supposed to be getting removed. But if they do remove it, I know that Bluebird will get a lot of complaints. I think they'll get quite a lot of complaints if a lot of local services have moved in quite a few places, to be honest, mate. I know that once that Enviro 400MC that you were talking about does eventually get repainted, you know, the EV, should I say, does get repainted, the one that you told me about, I will be coming up to Aberdeen to have a look at it. And I might even finish off one of the routes that I started, which may include coming up your way as well. 170471 heading to Edinburgh Waverley, although it's looking a little bit shabby from the front, that one, I think. Incidentally, I hadn't done a review last night, as I promised Aaron I would do, from our little trip up to Etherbeaton Park. We'll do that once this train departs. So if you're watching the stream, pal, then my live review will be coming up once this 170 departs. Also, if you watch my other YouTube channel, Gamer Duder, GamerDuder, I also do live streams of me driving these things on Train Sim World. Might do a live stream tonight, we'll see how things go. Although I did have to edit a recorded video the other day when I was on Train Sim World. I was planning to do a recorded video and then upload it, because I derailed the Class 170. I was going too fast around the corner. I thought I'd put it on what they call cruise control and left the room to make myself a cup of tea, and I derailed it. That was a bad move, Gallivanter. Bad move. I'll definitely be a lot more careful when I'm doing live streams on that channel in future. I'm not derailing trains anywhere. Right. Now that train's departed, let's go back over to the bus station and see what we can see. I think to see what we will do. And why did I just put on a French accent? I do not know. First, I wouldn't mind finding a bin for this empty can. That's me up to cruising altitude. Thanks to that monster. I'm probably beyond cruising altitude at the moment. I'm probably in outer space by now. Right, so we'll find a bin over the other split one. There was one in the bus station because I put some rubbish in it. I bought myself a pre-packed sandwich in Edinburgh and I ate it on the bus coming down. I'm feeling a wee bit hungry. I'm having sausage, chips and peas tonight for tea. Only thing that's missing from the sausage is mustard. I don't have any mustard. Mind you, that's not a bad thing because I'm not a huge fan of English mustard. Too strong for me. Dijon mustard. Yep, I can take that. American mustard. Now you're talking. Actually, I'm about to have a slight wardrobe malfunction here. Now let's get across and I'll have a look at your comments. See what people have been saying. Come on. Right. Let's get the show on the road. As I said on the video yesterday. Don't know why I said it that way, but I just did. Right. Looks like the coffee shop's closing. Now, that's me sorted now, so let's go. Let's see what timetables we've got. We've got X62 on X95. That's it at the moment, so I'll have a look online for some. Oh, sorry. Oh, that was brilliant. Yeah, who knows? Might get a game playing in goal for Scotland. Agnes Gunn better beware. No, there's no way I'd get a game playing for anybody. Right, this is the bus departures, I've just noticed that. Next one will be departing for Langley in 4 minutes. Then the X62 departs for Edinburgh in 5 minutes. X95, the one I'm getting to Edinburgh, is at 16:22. And over here you've got the train departures, which is handy. We'll see the one going to Edinburgh at 15:53, that'll be the same train that goes to Tweedbank at 15:36. Excuse me. So, we'll head back out to where we were a little earlier on. But before we do, I've just spotted something. Correct me if I'm wrong, Adam's always asking me about TV and radio transmitters. But I reckon that up there, if I can zoom in on it, is that not the Selkirk TV transmitter? I reckon it could be. Anyway, let's have a look at your questions. Bluebird Bus Spotter says that from the 8th and 15th of July I'm heading down to Caravan Park called Wild Rose Caravan Park, which is not far from Appleby in Westmoreland, and right next to the park there are 2 train lines. If you get any good trains on that one, buddy, let me know. I'll have a look at the channel. I need to catch up with your videos actually, if I'm being honest. I'm really sorry about that. He goes on to say, and the trains are by Northern Trains, which means they still get trains going past. So there'll be lots of train footage on my channel from them dates. That's good. We've got the 54 to Meggle Street, SN160XT. I probably mispronounced that one actually, if I'm being completely honest. Anyway, my watch still thinks it's midnight. That's actually a sign that the battery could be on its way out, if it's still saying that. It's 3:31 at the moment, so I'll keep the stream going till, we'll keep it going till about, we'll say 4:10. And then I'll switch it off then. And then we'll do another stream on Sunday. But obviously I'll upload recorded stuff between now and then. So if you're ever in this area, you've got a taxi rank there. I'm assuming 5-star Taxis must be the local taxi operator down here. I don't really use cabs that often. Although that reminds me, I need to book a cab for the 8th of July about midnight, because I'm travelling back from a meeting at the hospital radio where I work at in Kirkcaldy. What I need to do is I need to put something up on the community page of this channel to tell you when I'm actually on here, so if you want to tune in and listen, you can do. Saves uploading video after video. So, judging by the looks of things, they do quite a few things in that place, including frozen yogurt, yuck, and slush, yuck. Hate slush. I hate that slush puppy stuff. No thank you. I'll have an ice cream cone any day. I'm just going to sit down for a minute because my feet are killing me. And we'll sit down for 2 minutes and we'll have a little chat. I'll do my review now actually as well. I'll do one here as well, but we'll come to that in a minute. The thoughts I've got about yesterday with Aaron. Well, we started off with doing the 73A from Ethabethan Park to Dundee City Centre. We did the video from 9 miles out to Dundee beforehand, where we had SP59AON. I can't remember what one we had coming back the way, but I know it was the B5 Enviro 400 MC. Volvo B5 Enviro 400 MMC. It was one of the SA15 ones that we had on 15 plates. And it was good, I enjoyed it. I think Aaron was a bit bored because it was only just short haul for him. But obviously it's long haul for me because I'm travelling all the way from Stirling. Well, just outside Stirling. The Alloa, Clackmannshire area. So it was a bit of a trek. It's going to be a bit of a trek getting home for me tonight actually. I'm not going to be home until at least 8 o'clock. But the reason I picked to go home at 4:20 from here is I've done what, by that time I'll have done what I wanted to do, and that's give you guys some entertainment with a good long stream, see some buses, some trains, and pick up what I came down to get. So, oh god, that's the rain coming back on again. But anyway, yeah, I'll get cracking on with this review. After that, we went to a place called Chai Wai, if that's how you pronounce it. It's one of those places that does like halal approved meat and stuff like that. I had the full English breakfast, all halal approved. I mean, for me personally, it doesn't matter if it's halal approved or not, but it does for Aaron for obvious reasons, but we're not going to discuss that. That's up to him if he wants to talk about that on his channel. I respect the lad too much to talk about that sort of thing. But as I was saying, it was good value. I mean, it's a little expensive in there, but the food quality is good. And cheers for the mango ice cream, buddy, if you're watching. That's why I bought you a chocolate milkshake back at the bus station. I know you love chocolate milkshakes, especially the Yazoo ones. Personally, I can come and go with chocolate milkshakes. So the main thing, there's the train heading down to Tweedbank. We'll see it as it's coming into Edinburgh. I was just checking to see if there's any messages there, any new ones, but there's not. So, going forward, what did I give yesterday? Well, yesterday wasn't a full-on collaboration day with Aaron and I, so I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 because I still spent it with a genuinely lovely lad. If you ever meet Aaron, you'll see what I mean. He's a genuinely lovely guy, very friendly lad, very knowledgeable on all things. He even took me into Dobby's Garden World at Etherbeaton Park and showed me like all the fish and plants and that. And I'll be honest, I know nothing about gardening. I know nothing about fishes or aquariums, that sort of thing. And I thought to myself, if Aaron wanted to, he could do a lot of that stuff on his YouTube channel if he wanted to go fishing on the River Tay or any other rivers near Dundee. I'm not suggesting that he goes out on the River Tay near the Tay Bridge or that, because that's far too dangerous out there, but in the shallower bits, I mean, I don't know, as I said, I don't know enough about fishing to know where the safer bits would be, but there are YouTube channels out there that talk about these things, and they know a hell of a lot more than I do. So I'll definitely give it a 7 out of 10. Go for 7. Go for that. What did I give bus spotting down here? Interesting. There's not really enough places in that building, in my opinion, to be able to see the buses departing and leaving, hence why I do it across that road down there. We'll head back over there just in a few moments once we start getting some more. So I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. It probably won't make my top 10 favourite places for bus spotting in Scotland, but it's definitely, I've definitely been to a lot worse. Definitely been to a lot worse places. I think my favourite place for bus spotting will still be Aberdeen. Nothing will beat Aberdeen, in my opinion, because as I was explaining to Aaron off camera when we arrived there a few weeks ago, it's the fact you can walk up and down each stand. So you've got coaches and buses coming in, going to all over the country. You walk outside to the exit of the bus station, you've got first buses coming and going. You're a shorter walk up to Union Street, you've got more of them up there. If you can't walk up the hill, or you can't be bothered walking up the hill, jump on one of the buses and it'll take you up. And we've now discovered that plane spotting at Aberdeen's not that bad either. The 727 takes about maybe half an hour from the airport to the city centre to the airport. And I think Aaron definitely wants to go back up sometime and do it. And you know something, buddy? I'll be more than happy to join you. So, with that being said, I'm going to give Galashiels a 5 out of 10 for bus spotting. For the trains, I'm going to give it a 5 as well, because there's only like 170s come down here from what I can see. I don't think you'll see a 43 come down here. That could be it. It could happen. It could happen, but it certainly hasn't happened today. That's not to say that it won't happen. So we've now been streaming for 55 minutes. If you're just joining the stream, we're here at the Galashiels interchange. I'm actually sitting just outside the bus station on this little makeshift bench here, wall you could call it. And the train station's just over there. We're going to head over. The train departs at 5 to 4, I think I said, wasn't it? Yeah, so we'll give it 10 minutes. We'll tell you what, let's go back over towards Home Bargains across the street there, and we'll see 1 or 2 buses to that. There's nothing coming, so just go. Right, we've got YA13AEE on the 73. I think that could be going to Selkirk, maybe. I don't know. I'll stand under this tree where it's a bit shadier. It looks like it's turning left, so I guess we'll just have to guess that's where he's off to. Not really very much going on here at the moment. Just now, if I was doing a recorded video, I'd probably put my phone away. If I was doing recorded ones, I did say I was going to do some recorded stuff today, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to skip that option. We'll do some recorded stuff on Sunday though. I'll have I want to try and clear the backlog to videos, you see. My phone data rolls over tomorrow. Tomorrow's the 29th that rolls over. I don't mind telling people that online, it doesn't bother me. I'm not going to say how much I pay for my phone bill because that's private. But the data allowance rolls over tomorrow. In fact, I think it might be midnight tonight, now that I think on it. Oh, hello, what have we got here? Barrel 200 MMC, X62, YX2O ODK, X85, route branding. So it's not just McGill's and First Bus that put buses on different routes compared to their route branding. Borders buses do it well. I've never really believed fully in route branding, to tell you the truth, because if a vehicle ends up like that one, for example, on a different route to the one it's advertising, then I don't really see the point in it personally. If a vehicle is getting a full-on respray to advertise a particular route, or even to advertise a particular product, then as if it's generating an income for the company, then why not? But for the likes of that, I don't really believe in that, to be honest. Seen Royal Mail there, that reminds me, I've got a letter to post to a friend of mine down in Newcastle to tell him that I'm coming down in October. Yep, that vintage running day that we had on in May is returning in October, and I'm going down to it, so there'll be live streams on the channel and recorded videos as well. Look forward to that. I know I talk about Aaron quite a lot on live streams when he's not here, but I'm really looking forward to that one that we're doing next year. I'm going to be live streaming, if you're not already aware of this, the full length train journey from Aberdeen to Penzance. Now I think I must be completely and utterly cuckoo to be able to do that. Well, I'm called Alba Gallivanter, aren't I? I must be cuckoo. I'm going to be doing all 13 hours of that. Now, obviously I'm going to ask Aaron if he would mind holding the phone with me, as long as he doesn't mind, and he can obviously take some videos for his own channel. He doesn't do live streams for his channel. I tried to talk him into it yesterday because I thought he might enjoy it, but I don't really think he wants to do it, to be honest. But that's his decision and I respect that. So, anyhow, we're looking at the possibility of doing that. The cost is going to be around about £200. Maybe somewhere like around about £220 I think it's going to cost. And that's departing Aberdeen at 8:20 in the morning and arriving in Penzance about 9:30 at night. So it's 13 hours and 10 minutes. although I think it's 21:31, so it's 13 hours and 11 minutes to be exact. And I think Aaron probably will want to time it. Well, I've got a timer on my watch, and as you can see, it still says 00. I think the stop timer's actually been activated somehow. So let's have a look now. Yeah, it says 15:49, but that's definitely a little fast. I tend to keep it about 4 minutes fast. So if I'm going for a bus or a train, I'm not going to be late and end up missing the damn thing. Considering it's only 15:44 according to my phone. So yeah, that's what we're looking to do. We're going to stay overnight in Aberdeen the night before, and I think we're also going to be having a few days down in Penzance as well. I want to go down to Land's End and see the famous Land's End sign, and I might ask Aaron a wee personal favour if he would mind taking a picture of me down there, and I'll do the same for him obviously. And then I was thinking about doing Penzance up to Thurso by coach, just going straight there. Now I won't be live streaming that because I think I was watching a guy called Scott. I don't know if you've watched Scott, and he's got a channel called Planes, Trains, Everything. He did a video from Penzance to Thurso. It came out on Sunday there, I think it was, and I was watching it just the other night there on my television at home. And it involves an overnight journey from Penzance up to Birmingham. Now, normally I wouldn't do overnight coach journeys, that would be a complete no-no for me. But I'll be honest, I've never done an overnight coach journey. I just don't fancy it. But I'll try anything once. I don't think I like energy drinks. I tried Monster, fallen in love with it. I'm not saying there'll be full-length overnight coach journeys coming on this channel, that's probably not going to happen. But there may be some live streams at 2-3 AM saying, we're stopped at services, it's 20 to 3 in the morning. I've had about a half hour's sleep. I need coffee. It'll be something like that. But probably not as melodramatic, but you know what I'm talking about. Anyhow, I've just spotted what looks like another Versa. If you want to come to a kingdom of Versas, you're in the right place. Arden calls it the Enviro City, and I can see why. I think this could be Versa Town. There's another one coming in. I think that's the same one we saw earlier. Coming back on X95 Galashiels YA13AEJ. I don't know if that one's Euro 6 compliant or not, so it might not be able to do full length X95. Because I know Edinburgh's got that LEZ zone coming into force. I don't know if Carlisle's got one or not. If you know of that, then let me know. I haven't a clue. But the plan is, when I do the full length X95, we'll start off from Edinburgh relatively early in the morning, and we'll head down to Carlisle. I'll get a few hours break from filming because I'll need it after that. And I'll go and get a Wetherspoons, maybe get some lunch. I'll say that as the rain comes on. So I'm going to head back indoors. As another X95 comes in, that's the one going to Carlisle, that's the one we're just talking about that route actually, and I'll be on one of those. 4 hours on one of those each way, wish me luck. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't mind the Enviro 200 MCs, I actually quite like them. They're a lot worse than we're doing on the Streetline, for example. Yeah, I think I've had a walk on bed nails. Now, when these lights change, we should be able to get across, which they're doing now. Maybe I'm just being a bit of a loose in terms of the rain. We're Scottish, we should understand what it's like with the rain. So we'll go back in here. We'll see that departing. we're sitting at 15:49 now. The train will be departing once that page changes. 15:53, so let's head over. See that department to Edinburgh. I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll tell you about it in just a minute. Right, now it's gone a bit quieter. Though it was still that. You'll probably go to sleep tonight hearing that noise. But joking aside, what I'll do is we'll see the train coming into Edinburgh, then we'll see the next one departing to Galashiels. I don't like trains, go to Galashiels today. And then after that we'll have a quick look round, a final quick look round the bus station, and then that'll do for today. Because I'm going to get that 16:22 bus back to Edinburgh, and I'll record some stuff on the way home and upload it as I go. I need to upload the stuff as I go. We're coming down the way. I need to check see how much data I've got left on my phone. I might have to wait till I get home on Wi-Fi before I do that. In fact, I think I probably will leave it till I get home. But we'll see. So the train should be here in a few minutes. It will be a 170, that's almost inevitable. That's all I've seen down here today. And if you're just joining the stream, I'll say it, probably the last time I'll say this. If you're wondering where we are today, Galashiels, interchange, bus station there, train station here. Live today, yesterday no, and I do apologise for that. I did say I was going to do a live stream. No, I did say earlier on that's trains heading to Edinburgh that way and Tweedbank the other way. And that's making it quite obvious, isn't it? Subscriber maybe? I don't know. I was waiting for someone. Bus driver maybe. Train guard, train driver, I don't know. And as I say that, it's almost like blinking you'll miss it, especially if you're looking the wrong way. Pay attention, Galahunter. 170430 to Edinburgh Waverley. Get a little closer and we'll see it departing. I remember someone asking me, would I ever do a live stream for trains in Edinburgh Waverley? I'm sorry, I'm going to have to decline that because I'm sorry if you work for ScotRail or I'm sorry if you work at Edinburgh train station, but I've heard stories online and I've seen videos on YouTube where people have been asked not to film in train stations. I'll admit I've done it myself a few times. I try not to in the bigger stations. I don't mind doing it at smaller stations like this one, that's absolutely fine. But in the larger stations they tend to be a bit salty about that. I don't understand why, it's just a hobby, you know, we're not doing any harm, but it's company rules, so I respect that. I swear for the past couple of hours I've been down here, I'm going to go to my bed tonight and I'm going to have dreams about traffic lights that make that beep 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 noise. I'm going to see red lights and green men in my dreams. Now we've got Versa 67 going to Kells, so I think we saw that one earlier, didn't we? YA13AEG. There is a train due to Tweedbank soon, I think it was 1607, that monitor across there said. It's currently 1554. I don't know whether to go back over for a few minutes and come back. It doesn't appear to be much activity going on in the bus station in terms of buses at the moment. So we'll maybe just stick with it here, I think. Let's go up into that little waiting area a bit and we'll check out the train prices from here. We'll have a little play around with that just while we wait for the next train to Tweedbank, and then after that we'll head back over to the bus station and see some departing, and then I think we'll probably just call it a day. So this is where you would wait for your trains. If you're quite short, you can sit there. Quite tall like me, you can sit there. I'm 6'5" only, or 6'4" actually. Let's try this. Yeah, that definitely reminds me of old days waiting for a school bus in an old bus stop, which stank. I mean, it doesn't smell that bad in here. Yeah, not comfortable. We can't have a shot of that. Out of service. Okay, oh well. Not to worry. Not to worry. Don't you worry. Be happy. I remember last time I said that, one of my mates said to me, he said, have you been smoking something that you shouldn't be? And I said, no, I don't smoke. It's true, I don't smoke. I've never smoked a fag in my life, never smoked anything illegal either. So, we're coming up to 1557. I'm not running out of patter, by the way, if that's what you're thinking. I could go on all day, all night as well, probably. All night long. Yep, that's the radio presenter kicking in. I'm not going to sing Lionel Richie songs, don't worry. I don't sing live on YouTube. I don't sing live anywhere for that matter. But as I was saying earlier on, if you want to come down to Galashiels, if you're staying in the Maureen guest house over there, you've got the bus station right next door and Silver Star Chinese restaurant right next to it. I'm not sure what that building is. That looks like it's a youth hub. Ah, okay. I didn't know that. Just like I didn't know that 01896 is a dialing code for down here. I know that television and radio signals come from the Selkirk transmitter. That's one thing I do know. Don't know exactly where that is. I did suspect it was on that hill behind that building over there, but I don't think it is. I think that could be DAB possibly. There goes the same Mercedes Miller Strata that we saw a little while ago on the stream. So we're currently on 1 hour 14 at the moment. We'll probably be at about 1 hour 35, maybe 140 by the time I end it.
It's a customer information announcement. Please make sure you're on the platform in plenty of time. Train doors close 30 seconds before departure. Thank you.
Incidentally, if you've seen my streams from places like Broadferrica, Newstay, Monifeith, etc., you'll notice that they say that fast trains pass through unannounced. They haven't said that here, have they? No, because fast trains going down to England don't come on this line. This is the Tweedbank line and not the main East Coast line. I suggested to Aaron that there was a place that we could go train spotting at some point, and I'm definitely going to check it out at some point, and we can maybe even do a live stream there. It's at Walliford. He could get the E1X from Dundee. I don't mind catching a Lothian 44 from Edinburgh out to Walliford. I think it's a 44 that goes to Walliford, isn't it? I think so. And we could check that. In fact, that could be the route we could do next Wednesday. I said I was thinking about doing a route next Wednesday, possibly in Edinburgh, but I don't know. We're hitting Edinburgh on Monday, so we can, if we get time, I'll maybe pop down to Walliford and have a look do a live stream down there as well as the city centre. See how it goes. I know you guys enjoy watching these live streams. They're proving to be a lot more popular than I thought they would be, so thank you very much for that. It's very much appreciated. Every one of you, every subscriber, you've no idea how much you're appreciated. Thank you. Unfortunately, I can't always bring you end-to-end, wall-to-wall buses and trains, as you can see. I'm looking online. Online, yeah, never mind. Anyway, 1607, we'll see that. I was expected 1608. Oh, that's okay. I didn't get a chance to quite read that timetable before it departed. Before it said it departed somewhere at 1600. Oh well, not to worry. So once that's happened, we'll head over to the bus station, which is over there, as you've seen many times. And we'll have one quick final look round, and I'll probably say goodbye after that. But don't go just yet, we're not finished yet. And if anything, obviously if anything major was to happen on the way home, I could put on another live stream. But yeah, sorry. Unfortunately, when it comes to hitting Edinburgh on Monday for doing a live stream spotting, we won't be able to live stream in the bus station because unfortunately I do not get a signal in there. I can do it just standing outside on York Place, so that's the plan. We'll do York Place, Princess Street. I don't know whereabouts I'll stand on Princess Street because I've got a few places that I like to do it when I'm bus spotting myself, doing recording videos. So we'll try both of them. Whether they're all on separate streams or not, I don't know. They might do. Might be more than one stream on Monday, I don't know. But we might even go down to Wallingford, have a little look down there. I'll show you what it's like. And we'll even check out the Galashiels Centre. I'm not going to Ocean Terminal because it's still a building site at the moment. I've seen pictures on social media. I've even had a look at some videos as well. It still looks like a building site down there, so I think we'll maybe leave that one out for the moment.
This is a customer information announcement.
Is it?
Please ensure all M tickets are purchased, downloaded and activated before travelling.
I never knew that.
M tickets bought with a rail card must be validated by showing your rail card at the time of inspection. Otherwise your ticket is not valid.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Sorry, I'm renowned for being a bit sarcastic. Sarcastic man. Yeah, so that's what we'll do on Monday. I'm not going down to Ocean Terminal, as I said, because I heard it's a bit of a building zone down there at the moment. A bit of a building site. But if you've got any Lothian routes you want to see me do on Monday, feel free to drop a suggestion and I'll look into them. We can maybe even do a full video route. Possibly. Maybe.
The next train at platform 1 will be the
1607 service to Tweedbank. This train is formed of 3 carriages. How did I guess? And let me guess, it will be a 170. Adam likes to do that as well, actually, when we're having our collaboration days. He likes to repeat what they're saying on the intercom because it's a recording. I think it's AI or something that does it. Some sort of AI machine. I've nothing against AI, but I'm not a fan of it. I don't think I'll be using it, let's just say. Although it might come onto technology, so we might have to use it at some point. Now, before this train does appear, I think we'll just have time for this. If I can quickly get around here. I think that's turning into the bus station. There's no Wild 200 on 74, which is the Galashiels interchange. You might just see it going round the roundabout. That must have been nice. Just goes round Galashiels. like a town centre circular service, because I've seen that service down here quite a few times.
Platform 1 is the 1607 service to Tweedsbank. This train is formed of 3 carriages.
Right, we'll see this train depart and then we'll head back over to the bus station. Should be coming around that bend just round there any second now. Now expected at 16:09. Still pushing close to the time for my bus. So I'll wait till 6. I said I'll keep the stream running till 16:10. I'm going to extend that to 16:15. Roughly, and then I'll turn it off then. But it says the next train approaching the platform. It must still be some distance away. If they're saying it's approaching and it's not even inside. Hopefully I'll maybe get a chance to go to the Giants before I get the bus back up to Edinburgh. Not that I should be saying that live on YouTube, but if I don't, I don't. It doesn't bother me. Incidentally, I got an email on the Point of View YouTube channel that I did have. I did have that ages ago. I got an email on that one, which I also got sent to Gamer Duder, so it must have been someone who subscribed to me way back when I had Point of View. Unfortunately, I forgot the password to that channel, and I think it dissolved, basically. That's when I started this one up. And they were asking me on the email, this a couple of days ago, would I ever do like live streams like this on Facebook or X? And I said, well, no, not really, because I've got a lot more followers on here than what I do on Facebook and X. So probably not. I have done the odd Facebook live video, but I don't do them that often, if I'm being honest. I think I'm probably lucky if I do 3 or 4 a year. You know, when it comes up saying that I'm live on Facebook, it's quite a rare thing. Come on, choo-choo, where are you? There you are. And what have we got on the 16:08:09 service of a time it's due to Tweedbank? Oh, I know you've only got one headlight working, that's for a start. And your destination screen's not working properly. We have 170396. We'll see it depart, and then we'll head over. goes. Now, let's head over for a quick final look at the bus station, and then I think that'll do it for today.
This is a customer information announcement. Scott, I would like to remind everyone that you can now travel on trains of the
Oh, that's nice, I like that. Through red, yep, that's the right thing to do. That Nissan there. Looks like that quite a lot. So we'll have a quick look at what's here just now. Not very much really, if I'm being honest. There's an X85, that's a 51 going to Edinburgh. I wonder how long that takes. Could do that video for the channel maybe at some point, not today but at some point. So I'll have a quick look over here and we'll come back in, and then that'll be it for today. That is a chippy nearby. Something smells good. YX2 ODM on the X62. They appear to be the most frequent routes coming in and out of here, I think. So these lights do take a bit of time to change, I'm afraid. Basically all you've got here at the moment are two enviros in there, in the bus station, and you've got one sitting just down there, but I don't really have time to go down there to look around. I think we'll just call it a day now, actually, to be honest, and now I'll go and take a place in the queue, and I'll just say, well, thank you for watching this live stream. We've been down in Galashiels today. At the interchange, that's the bus station there, train station just over that, behind that wall there. Hope you've enjoyed what you saw today. There won't be any live streams tomorrow or Saturday unless there's something that I really need to say. I'll just upload the usual recorded stuff that I usually do. And I'll catch you live on Sunday. Over and out.